What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 18. So, picking up where we left off, before we push on from this point, like I said, we still have Bill's quest, and I guess it only would have took a second, but we were, at our time limit. So, what we're going to be doing is jumping back to Hotel Kratz. Not to mention, we need to do this anyways because we have, I think we have upgrades for Legion arms, but we definitely got a Legion plug, so you guys can go ahead and craft the next arm you would like to go with. It's always good to go back and do your maintenance, right? But either way, this does have to be done. So, what we're going to be doing is going to lie to Beale, whatever the hell her name is. If you tell her the truth about her friend, you don't get the record. Is my partner safe? So, he became a monster, or he was killed in action fighting a puppet. This gets you a record, otherwise you only get a consumable. So, if you guys want, on New Game Plus, choose the opposite choice for the other rewards, but, it's not that great. I think it's like a weapon buff.
You made the right choice.
So Lady Antonia is completely cured. She's so happy. We're just catching up everything while we're here. Discover the dialogue, Crescent Moonstone. So, yep, you're back to being caught up. And that's it. While we're here, let's go ahead and catch everything up. Like I said, we're working into our last 2 chapters of the game at this point.
I'll tell you beneath until everything, the passage and the underground. If we find, I heard, and the collapse. People have more. Thanks for keeping.
Alright, so you should be all caught up there. He's about to move on for good, really shortly. So he's good. Bell's good. We have Eugenie Vanini.
I know my way around.
Alright, so she's still good. Alright, nice.
At the house of an...
As always, if there's stuff you didn't pick up, there it is. And he's caught up. Alright, so just make sure. That's all I'm saying. Most of this has already been covered, that's why it's not here. So craft Legion arm, this is preference. You guys get whatever you like to get. I'm gonna go with Falcon Eyes myself because it is nice. It's another decent arm for the DLC. Probably won't use it, but it is nice to have, just in case. You might find a use for it. Then we're missing 2 more, which will come. All right, so we're looking really good. We also picked up new defensive parts last episode. So for the next area, you're gonna be dealing with more disruption than anything else, but you're also gonna be dealing with acid more than really anything. And then we have our 1 cartridge over here. Where's the one with disruption resistance? This one in particular should have higher disruption than anything else. Where was it? It's not the one we're using. Where's disruption? So it's like the 3rd one. Right here. So if you notice, damn, it's only 15 points though. So our disruption resistance right now is 155. That only brings up to 170, but look, everything else drops 220, drops 75. For 15 resistance, I'm not that worried about it. If it was bigger than that, yeah, but it's not. So, yeah, we're good. Alright guys, so now that we have all that done, we're going to jump on back. And we do have quartz, but we don't have enough, so... kind of crazy. We've been flying through it here. Flying through it, episode 18 in the endgame. Gotta love it. I will say, chapter after this is exceptionally short, but then the last chapter is pretty big. It's only 1 location. It's just 1 big legacy dungeon, but it's huge. Multiple episodes. So we did go over this last episode, guys. Make sure that you're going through. For trophies, you got to have the military shovel. These are some of the best defensive parts in the game, period. And then obviously the Legion caliper. If you want the alchemical booster, that's there as well. Alright, either way, pick up your items and head on out. So this fucking wild area, y'all. Wild area. A lot of really neat stuff going on here too. Really neat stuff. Alright, so collapsing across. So if you notice the buildings, everything is kind of falling apart. And there's these crystals. These crystals are going to build up disruption. That's what the problem is. So you have your special resistance. It's going to put that on. Then we have our special things too, just in case. So as you go through, break these. And we just shut this shit down completely. Aside from that, when you use throwables, it works pretty nice on these as well. These enemies are super annoying because their hits are really delayed. Really delayed. With time, like anything else, to learn it, but lot of times you end up getting caught. And there's a guy right behind us too. I just want to get this gone. And as you see, yep, it knocks you back. Like I said, good fun. I was being too defensive. I paid for it. Alright, let's do it again. Like I said, you don't want to be too defensive or too patient, because that's going to get you put down as well. However, you know, with these guys, if they hit you, even if you deflect it, it pushes you back is the problem. Yeah, that can still get you knocked off. How many of these do we even have? It doesn't say how many's our inventory completely, does it? It just shows 5, right? Oh, mountain storage. We have 6 altogether. Alright. We'll use it. I mean, I like to have it on, but we don't want to be completely out. We want to at least be able to have that option. You. Thank you. And thank you. And we're never going to have to go over here again, but still, this is how we want to play it. We want to get rid of everything as we're going through. Then we got the notebook scraps. We're good there. Break that. Go down, please. Thank you. Alright, so this shortcut will come in a bit. We have to get that from, you know, behind, so it's not so bad. Now, this part's tricky as shit because of the fact that we have this, we have other enemies. There's a really big guy that comes too, but then there's also butterflies, and then, you know, this one, that guy. So it's really tricky. Before we go down, we're going to go over here around the corner. But just, you know, a heads up getting into it. Now, this is where I like throwables, guys, because the fact of the matter is we're going to be really tight on time. Yeah, there's a big BP damage. Thank you. Oh, he came. Yeah, that's the big guy. Watch out. Remember, in between the tentacles are going to hit you. Go down. Thank you. I'll save us later, so it's still fine. The fact of the matter is, guys, you just want to be really careful. Just really, you know, use your head around here, because everything is just really difficult. And it takes a second to get put down, but if you're patient and you just, you know, kind of think ahead a bit, then we'll go a long way. Oh, just enough. I might even be able to just deal with some of these guys too. At least pull them over. Come on, buddy. Come on, just recover, just recover. Because like I said, I don't want this butterfly to get away. We should be good now, though. Sure. Now, the butterflies are focused. We don't have the big guy coming for us. We don't have disruption build up. We don't have any of that shit going on. That's the difference. Just try to think ahead a bit, and it will go a long, long way. So we should be caught up from here. Now what we're going to do is go right back over here to the left-hand side first. They have more disruption. So these enemies build up disruption, right? And then you have the crystals too. Come on, you little fucker. Yeah, that's what they're doing. So just try to stay back from it. You. Now later on, Merchant's gonna come over here. It's kind of like a hidden quest. We'll get into it. He's not here yet, but I thought there was. No, there's not. Yeah, so pretty much that frozen feast that said you have to show that special weapon. You had to get that for a quest. Well, later on, a Merchant's gonna come over here. We show him that, and that's the quest. Now this disruption has dropped down a bit. Not out of the woods just yet either, guys, as far as threats. Yeah, he kind of jumps down from the top. Get me out of here, please. Thank you. Ooh, that disruptions get way up, way up, way up. Yep. Don't like that. And he said it's a really rough area. That's why we're just trying to be really, really, really cautious about how we do everything that we're doing. Alright, so with that we should be all caught up. Thank you. Alright, so now we got that. We pretty much just went full circle. Hey, dickhead. Thank you. Like I said, we want full circle at this point. So what we're going to be doing now is going across. Thank you. Now, Big Bro is gone, otherwise you're going to have to deal with him. He's usually like coming across that bridge. Thank you. Alright, so first things first, we do want to go over here to the right hand side. Make sure you get your shortcut for anything else happens. I think we're really good to move forward because that's where you progress. But I did want to make sure there was no items we're missing before we do so. I just want to make sure that if anyone gets killed, we have that shortcut. I thought there might be one thing. No, it's actually the lower, yeah, that lower level we already got. So we're good. That's what I thought, but I like to make sure we're at the end. We've been very thorough. We haven't made any mistakes. It's not start now. You know what I mean? It's not start now. Alright, so before you go up the stairs, there's a little bit of lore back here if you guys want to check it out. It's not, you know, not really a big deal, but for those of you that, you know, do like that kind of thing. Now, when you go down in here to this building, there's going to be an enemy that is a little bit of a pain in the ass. Where is it? There it is. Thank you. And this over here is just overlooking what we've already done, so there's, you know, no need to worry about it, not missing anything. Might be overkill, but we'll be resting soon, so I'm gonna go and buff. Like I said, this enemy's a pain in the dick. It's almost like the guy that's dropping out of the puzzle is like a much higher level, much bigger threat. There we are. Welcome to your best frame. Like I said, we're going to keep putting on that weight, guys. Keep putting on that weight. Like, we're way over. We're only slightly heavy, but we are still way over that, you know, 70% limit. We're like, I don't know, 6-7% over. It might not seem like that much. It's a big deal. Once again, I do believe slightly heavy is okay. Rather not be in it, right? But we don't have a choice. We're going to have to bring the capacity up. And there's actually a +1 of our weight ring we'll be getting soon. That, you know, that will help too. And 25 capacity, it's not bad. Once you run through New Game Plus, if you're doing like a single damage stat, I'd get 40. Wherever the fuck you want. Use whatever the fuck you want. We popped all these last episode. That would not be enough, so let's not worry about it. Alright. So moving forward over here on the left-hand side, that's actually going to be a shortcut we knocked down, just so you guys know where it's at. We're about to meet new enemies. These are the alchemists. These guys do not fucking play. They get much worse later in the game. But they're still a little difficult right now. You've met that guy before. Let's rush him down. That guy's not so bad. I actually enjoy fighting because it's a lot of fun. But right down here is your boy. So, if you have to deal with the moveset, you know you have to deal with it. If I don't have to show it off, I'm trying not to because, like I said, they're dangerous. You know, they're dangerous. Really dangerous. So they're worth 500 pop. But yeah, they pretty much have a cane. Later on, they'll buff with like electric blitz, and that's when they're fucking you up. But it's like a very quick 3-slash combo, or, you know, big overhead. Now, there's actually 2 of these fuckers, so you gotta try to hurry up and get this bastard down. buddy gets involved. He's coming. He's right around the corner. Grab it. Thank you. Alright. Matter of fact, I think every time we rest, this gets shut off. Just make sure you turn it on. Because I usually don't use it, so usually I never use it, but I don't know why, I just don't really think to. Obviously with the walkthrough, I want to make sure you guys can at least see what's going on here. Now, if you attack from behind, you are getting more posture damage, just so you guys know. That's why I didn't take 3 charged heavies, only took 2. Every little bit helps. Alrighty. So we're going to be working our way to this ladder and this item. Actually, yeah, we have to do that first. No. We go to the left, drop, then drop down. That's right. Okay, so don't worry about it for now. Just go this way. So these guys up ahead, they like to blow themselves up. When you kill them, if they're already starting to do that, you're going to have to deal with it. But yeah, they're essentially suicide bombers. Now, before we go down, right over here, make sure to get the shortcut, because your next main boss is right through this room up here. So we don't want to do that yet, but once we finish clearing the area, we could rest and just run right up here and get to her. Should make life a lot fucking easier. Alright, so just drop, grab that. Back up. It's gonna happen every time. Every time. And we did get... No, I don't think we did. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, we did. Okay. There's one item. It's like right by that crates. I guess when we dropped for the first guy, we end up getting it. So here, this is where you want to drop down. This is something really good. Really good that we've been waiting for a while. Because now, we can start to max out weapons, y'all. Start to max out weapons. If that's something you want to do. I'd rather save my resources for things that, I really want to use. But, if you already have that weapon, obviously. I mean, if it's your first time playthrough, you guys should fully max out your weapon. And I am going to do that, but there's more going on. So, more going on that we're going to want to get into. Yep. Okay, we're good. We got it all. Now, we might be okay for the boss. Problem is I don't think we are. So if she kills us, we don't have a far run back at least. So this is like the woman we're fighting, the exhibition, the one we were just at, that has like the claws. She's like smack. But now she can also clone herself. So this happens. You just gotta be aggressive here, guys. You just need to be really aggressive. It's just a mini boss at the end of the day. It's not mean she's a pushover, right? It's not mean she's a good pushover. So you gotta line up your deflections. A lot of stab attacks, very quick attacks. Swipe at you really quickly. Our Legion arm will help a bit. She's kind of got like a scimitar, like a curved sword bit. You can line up. Like I said, you can line up her deflections. Obviously, it's going to help. But it's not that easy. It's not that easy. Alright, go and heal. She's probably about to summon her cloak. Yeah, there's her cloak. Now you got 2 of them. She doesn't have much health. But as you see, she's very dangerous. Just try to put her down fast. I used to have her timing right. I just landed a fucking hit, please. Jesus. Thank you. Ah, she escaped. Alright, now you done pissed me off. Just stick with it. Thank you. And there you are. you stick with it. If you notice, I was able to almost circle her a bit when she was doing her combo. That helps. If she goes for the clone, you gotta get rid of the clone first. It's just a regular enemy. If you notice, we were able to dispatch her because she had a small health bar. She didn't have a big boss health bar, right? But focus on the clone, get her gone. That way, you're back to that fight. Now, I've completely forgot her timing. I used to have it really dialed in, where I'd do pretty much no hit runs on her. I was really good, but besides taking notes for the series, which was only one playthrough, I haven't really, spent the time with the game like I did before. However, the more you fight her, the better you're gonna get. Luckily for us, which probably hurt me a bit, is every time we found her, I was just staggering her with charged heavies and killed her, put her down. So, because of that, we weren't practiced with our moveset. Regardless, buff up, get those heavy attacks, deflect what you can, use your puppet string, or whatever, whatever you're going to use. It all is going to give you benefits. The clone comes, focus all efforts on that clone. Get back to that one-on-one fight. So at this point, Hotel Krat has been attacked. They had an inside man, set everybody up, so the whole place has just been trashed. They're after, Geppetto, they're after all types of shit. And it was the fake Eladora which have done this. Now, moving up from this point, if you guys were to go over here, work your way up the stairs to the left, that's going to take you back to the very first boss you fought. You're going to fight a very upgraded version of him, and then that's going to push you back to Hotel Krat. However, if you did that, you'd actually miss out on quite a bit. So what we're going to do is go this way. Thank you. Thank you. You're going to have to work your way around. So, once again, this is where you were way back at the start of the game. But it's all changed, it's all different. So as soon as we get here, there's a very important thing we need to do.
This blue flower has
Ergo. Like I said, if you guys want to spend the time and try to figure it out, you can, it's fun. But for the walkthrough, I'm just going to tell you guys the answers, right? You got your butterfly, but you also got disruption, so just be cautious about it. If you have to rest and come back through, do it. Alright, now you remember him from the start. He's a little different now. Similar, but different. It's not the first one we fought. Remember I said if you break his stance, he's got that last ditch effort. Yeah. We're going to do a multi-deflex. You guys have already seen this. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Now we can really just close off our loop, guys. The big thing is obviously the Trinity door, which we're about to go solve here in a second. Thank you. And if you just tuck under here, get your Ergo. Now, like I said, we just made a big old loop around. So just like the start of the game, we can go on over here, drop down, and we're just going to shoot straight. Now, everyone's already dead too, so we don't have anything to worry about. Now, getting set up for this fight, and this one always fucks me up as far as what I'm trying to recommend to you guys, because of the fact that, it's only 2,800 signed up, because of the fact that when we go in here, the guy's a puppet, but he's got the enemy with the petrification disease inside of him. So I'm pretty sure both elements work. I still think fire's the best because the one that's controlling the puppet is a petrified enemy. I've never actually tested this. Maybe I should have. Regardless, this fight is very tough, guys. So it's the same guy from the start. Big ass great puppet. But now he could like throw out acid at you. He's got his tentacles, does a bunch of crazy shit. I think I forgot to put that in my notes. Fuck, I should have put that in my notes. Either way, it's like the same fight. He's got the tentacles. He can now throw out acid. I do believe when he does, it spawns up like smaller enemies. So just be ready for that. But we just gotta really stay aggressive here, guys. Really stay aggressive while you can. You say, big boy. So all that timing should be the same. So there's windows. Why have you not staggered? Jesus, watch that weapon durability too, guys. You're gonna wheel around. Even though dodging is always the best, sometimes it doesn't pan out. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Yep. Even though he's almost dead, not everyone's just yet, guys. There you go. You see the little enemies starting to come in? They didn't last long. It's the same ones that fell out. There's pustules when they fell on you, so it's like 2 hits, they're dead, 2 hits, they're dead. Either way, full moonstone. So now you guys can max out basic weapons, which does need to be done for a trophy. If you're not using basic weapons,
now?
I don't, you know,
Let's get
boss
back to
weapons
the
are way
hotel.
better. But if you're not, just pick one, max it out. Get that trophy knocked out. Alright, so now we're just working back to Hotel Crot. We're not spending them souls, guys, because if you want to level, which is only 1 at this point, you can get it. However, for us, we have the supply box, which is going to give you materials to pretty much max out your weapon, or really close to. So that's what I would, you know, maxed out weapons can be better than 1 level at this point, in my opinion. So you guys should be able to access the DLC at this point as well. So Sophia's down here. Everyone else is pretty much hiding in Geppetto's room because of the attack on Hotel Cross. So see, Hypocrite, they've just fucking utterly trashed the place. So she's one who wants you to go talk to everybody before she level up or anything else. So go over dialogue.
First, Antonio.
See first, going up, talk to them. That's exactly what we're going to do. So you've closed out all routes from the world. You know, everything out that door, everything out the other door. There's nowhere else to go. What's really cool is there's actually a special hatch, a hidden hatch here that opens up. Then that will, in fact, bring you to the rest of the game. So there's really just 2 locations left. One is the underground passage we're going to take, and then that puts us on a submarine to bring you to the last legacy.
Give me a sec.
I'm sorry, child. Geppetto has been kidnapped.
You're here. It's good to
When
be.
you came in,
You're here. It's
Alright,
good
let's
to
make
meet
sure, you know, you're making the rounds, guys.
You have to look after.
You don't
Thank
even
you
have
for
to, but it's always
surely-
good. You need to talk to him and her.
I'm sorry, child. I certainly might play this chord.
So she's going to say there's a special chord that you can play on the piano. It's going to open up a passage.
Apparently, be careful. Apparently,
Alright,
I'm
so you get your
careful.
anger gesture. Now, everyone is gone because they're back in their natural places. Now, you see this? That's what I said. That's your hidden weapon. When you bring the painting here, the nose is going to keep growing as you get your records and listen to them, which, once again, someone pointed out to me, you have to listen to them in full. You get credit for them for 5 seconds, but as far as the humanity, you have to listen to in full. But I think to get credit for the weapon, it's like 5 seconds. Like I said, to play it safe, you should just listen to it in full. And I would just do it as you get them. I mean, they come so slowly, and we said that before too, guys. I would just, every time you get a record, listen to it in full. That's the best way to do this. Alright. Go ahead and get this other setup going. I don't care about Ergo. Charge stagger attack, ambush, perfect guard destruction. That is good. Let's get that. Where are you? Lower weapon durability consumption. So now we have 4 rings. Now you made it down to really good shit. Like I said, so you can actually have 2 Legion arms equipped. That's that one. If you have the quartz for staggerable window again, which is really good for the DLC. That you really just punish enemies. cube uses, and then retain guard regain too. So I like this one. But I'm getting that. We're getting that. You gotta remember, the more Fable slots we have, that ring gives us more and more damage. So that's going to be the next thing. It's going to be very beneficial. Then I'm going to be going for Perfect Guard causes stiffness, Legion Arm. Now I'll probably backtrack and get the other things I may want. It's up to you guys. Now we do have one quartz. I'm just going to wait. Well, actually, you know what? Because you're going to open up a whole nother tier of passives. Let's go ahead and grab that. Fable slots are staggerable. It's not staggerable. It's every time you do a Perfect Guard, you kind of stagger the enemy backwards. Fable's going to be much more beneficial. Here we go. Fatal attack gives you even more damage. Fable arts duration, stagger attack from behind, more pulse cells, which is up to 10. That'd be really good. Auto charge Legion, so it's just always charging over time. That's so good. Weapon durability, recovery speeds, really good. Charges Fable upon pulse use. It's just such good shit here. Just to get something really quick though. Let's get up to 10 heals. It's just smart. Because even if you're not into that next, you're not getting into the next tier, you still have the passives to pick up from it because you have it unlocked. Alright guys, so from here we're going to go on down, talk to Paul and Dina. There's a few things we're going to wrap up with.
More than anything, no matter what, they're serving welcome.
Alright, add shop goods.
This is I shall open.
Vivid
No
Ergo.
what,
Now when you talk to him here, that's what I told you, save your shit, because look at that. Look at that. That is enough to max out your weapon. If you get all these, you have a +5 boss weapon right now. So that's 16,000, right? Was it like 22.5 for all of them? But it's up there, guys. It's up there. So it's up to you guys. But you could have a maxed out weapon right now. We do need this. We have to go knock that out. But yeah, I'd pick up all the shit. Like I said, levels come, guys. Levels come. We're a little short, but we could change that because that's the important stuff. We're definitely going to want this so we can max out a second Legion. And now we just try to farm up and get all this stuff in your own time, guys. Get all your upgrade shit. All of your upgrade shit. And look at this. Now your basic weapons, you have enough to bring any weapon to +9 as long as you're just farming up. Because infinite amount. These are limited, obviously, but you'll have other options moving forward, too. Especially when you get to the DLC. But still, I'd pick up all this shit, start working on whatever weapons you want. Get your Legion arms,
no matter what, serving welcome.
Was there another quartz? Yeah, we have one quartz we could pick up, so obviously there are some things we're going to want to do. Either way, going on over here.
You're here. It's good to be free.
When you came in, Alidoro has disappeared. Though I suppose I don't need to call him Alidoro anymore. The hotel has security measures. He must have Alidoro.
So he was the one that sets you up.
You're here.
Next episode, we're going to have a choice to pretty much tell her what he says, right? There's 2 records involved, so whatever choice you make this playthrough, you have to make the opposite the next playthrough. Aside from that,
Thank you for a night. Surely. Looks like the King of Pop. I must his record. The light shines. I always will.
aside from Cryptic
Why
Vessel,
don't I hide? I am. Perhaps sometimes I share too.
and there you go, Rusty Cryptic Vessel. So next episode, we're going to have optional content to do. So we have that whole cave over there in the swamp to do. Now, once we do this, it's a pretty big area, all in all. So we're going to do that, then we'll knock out the next chapter, because the next chapter is very small. So we should, even if we have to go over, we might just do a longer episode, so we can't fit all this in. So by the next episode, we're going to have everything knocked out besides your last area. So like I said, if we have to go for an hour, we will, but we're going to have every single thing done that we could possibly get done. That way we can move towards the very end of the game and get you guys everything that you need. Now going on over here, as soon as you interact with that, a DLC notification applies a P Overture. So you're going to get these Stars Chrysalis. Now you could jump over to Path of the Pilgrim and into the DLC. Once again, I do not recommend it. There's a lot of stuff we're going to get. It's going to help out. So with that, guys, we're going to close out here. Y'all stay tuned. We'll catch you back here shortly.